Hello, everyone. My name is Holly, and during this hour we will be doing a reading about slow television, and so it should be very interesting. Hello, Anna. How are you?
Hello, Holly. I'm doing great. Thank you. And you?
Very good. Very good.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, have you had a good week?
Yes, yes, more or less. I feel well more than the latest weeks.
Oh, okay. Better than the
Yes.
than the previous weeks is how we would say it. So
Okay.
I feel better than previous weeks. Me too. I still
Okay.
I still have I sometimes when I talk a lot I still have a tickle in my throat, but I am definitely not coughing like I was. So yeah.
You I don't know how to say that. You suffered from a sore throat or something like that.
Yeah,
In
and I did. And when my job requires me to speak,
yeah,
it makes
yes,
it
yes,
hard.
yes,
So, yeah,
yes.
it's unfortunate I had to cancel at least 6 lessons because of that, and I felt
Yes,
so bad. So, and
yes.
but you, when you're sick, you really shouldn't be working. So yeah,
Okay.
awesome, awesome, and so that's great. And it's a morning in Spain for you right now. So it's about is it 8 a.m. or 7 a.m.?
8 a.m.
8 a.m. Okay, all right, awesome. And hello again, Jorgen. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for sticking around. And and Alexander, thanks for sticking around.
Hello
Or
again.
Sasha. What do you prefer? Do you prefer Sasha or Alexander?
Uh, if you get used to Alexander, call me Alexander. It's no problem. I've changed it because of too many Alexanders on Verbing.
Uh-huh. That
To
totally makes sense. Yeah.
yes, but if
Yeah.
you more convenient to use Alexander, no problem.
Yeah. Well, like in the last
So
class, because there's the Sasa. Sasa. To me, they sound so similar. Even though she didn't have the sh in it. I thought, well, let's just call it Alexander. But if you notice, I've been calling you both, and I'm not sure why. So
yeah,
I,
call
I
just
don't even look
if
at your name, so I
if,
just comes
if
out.
there is another Alexander in class, maybe in future, call me Sasha.
Yeah, that
If
totally
I'm
makes
only one,
sense.
call me Alexander,
Alexander.
as you
Okay, that makes
just said.
sense. Yeah, awesome. And Carlos again. It's nice to see your pictures, all of you. And
Yeah.
then they're real pictures for all of you too. So
This
which
is a
isn't
little,
nor
this is a little bit Photoshop working photo, but
oh is it? Is it like because your pictures look so serious? Is it a
a
like a
diploma
passport?
diploma photo.
Oh, is it a diploma? Okay. And then
Yes.
Sasha. Okay, that's not you. That's right. For you, it's Sasha's picture or Alexander's picture is you told me at one time it was like an actor or something like that.
Yes, it's from Britain TV series named Peaky Blinders. It's a history TV series about Shelby family,
Uh huh.
which was
Okay.
in 20th years.
Mhm. Yeah. But of course, nobody would know that it wasn't you because there's no face and stuff like that. So yeah, awesome. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started. And as people are interested, they'll drop in. And this class is a reading class and vocabulary class, and the topic is on slow television. And last time I taught this class was I think September or October, and I remember it, and I didn't know where the material was, and I finally found it again, and I thought, oh wow, let's do this again. So, does anybody know about the slow movement? Has anybody ever heard of that?
No, I don't have any idea.
No idea about it. Okay.
No, because I think in Spain they aren't this type of program. I think I think because I don't watch too much television.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. Oops, sorry. Yeah, so you don't watch a lot of television, so you haven't heard much about this movement at all. Okay. All right. And anybody else?
I have here something watched on TV when you watch sports, and they show the slow motion of the player or a play show in slow motion.
Yeah. And that's not really the same thing. I think it's more like during the Christmas season, having a TV channel with a Yule log on it. That's more of the slow type of movement right now, where you just watch nothing, it seems. So, Jorgen, have you ever heard of the slow movement? Slow television?
No, I haven't heard of it.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. All right. And have you, Alexander? Oh, okay. He's left his desk. So okay, let's go ahead, and what we're going to do is we are going to first go over some vocabulary words. Then we are going to predict the answers, to kind of guess to see if, because we don't know anything about it, we will predict it, and then we will read the article. And of course, there will be a small concentration on pronunciation and also knowledge of the vocabulary words. Okay, so Alexander, Sasha, you're back. Have you ever heard of slow television?
No, that's why I joined the class.
Okay, because it's like, what is this? Well, so let's. Awesome. So let's learn together. So we have, first of all, let's look at these vocabulary words. We have broadcast, epic, genre, knitting, log, pace, and televised. So let's see if we can practice these words. Are you all familiar with these words? I'm guessing everybody is, because...
Knitting.
Oh, excuse me?
Knitting word. I know the night. You knit it with when you make something warm. Maybe.
Yeah, and that's what it is. It's actually if you are if you make a sweater or a jumper or something like that. The process is the verb to knit. I know that in some parts of the world, all children are taught how to do this, how to knit. Were you taught how to knit, Alexander?
No.
Okay, because your neighbor in Finland, all the boys are taught how to knit. So, Jorgen, were you taught how to knit in school?
No, I wasn't. But I find it fascinating to be able to make your own sweaters. Yeah. It's interesting because I was told when I was living in Finland that when the boys and girls are probably about 10 or 11, 12 years old, they're taught how to knit and to crochet. So everybody has a basic knowledge of how to do this. Most people don't ever do it, but they have a basic knowledge. So. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Anna, can you read number 1?
Okay. A genre is a type of film, book, or music.
Yes.
genre. Okay. And Anna, what is your
Yes.
favorite genre of film, book, or music? Do you have a specific favorite genre of maybe a
Mm,
genre of film, maybe?
in film, maybe thriller.
Thrillers. Okay. All right.
Yes, yes. And in music, I like all kind of music with the exception of classic music because I don't um, I am not accustomed to hear this kind of music, although sometimes I heard, for example, an important work of Mozart
Mhm.
or any other good musician, but I really don't understand this music.
Okay. All right. And so, and one thing that I want to correct you on, instead of classic music, we would say classical.
Classical.
Classical. So classic music would be music that people like. For example, a lot of people might consider the Beatles a classic. Classic.
Ah, okay,
You
okay.
know. So classical music is really what the type of genre that you don't like in music. So
Sorry, and rock neither.
okay, you don't like rock either. Okay. Okay. So there's certain types. Okay. Carlos, how about you? What kind of genre of film or music or books do you enjoy?
Films, I like the action movie, the drama movies. I don't like the horror movies. And in music, I like rock. I like reggae. Uh, that's all.
Okay, thank you. And Jorgen, how about you? What kind of genre of film, books, or music do you
Well,
enjoy?
I don't know exactly the word of the genre, but I like movies that portray people in various circumstances, like in prisons or fighting against the system, or
Uh-huh.
uh,
Yeah.
people movies that describe people and their struggles and their hardships and their interrelationships. And I also like
Mm-hmm.
romantic movies, like the Titanic movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. And genre, actually, that's exactly what it means. It's like, for example, you like, you like emotional dramas, you like
Yes, drama.
romance and things like that. Because I remember, was it you last week or 2 weeks ago that said that you really like Shawshank Redemption?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay. And then Carlos, you also piped in and said you liked it as well, right?
Yes, I like.
Okay, I think it was you two that did that, talked about that. Yeah. And Alexander, how about you? What kind of genre of film, book, or music do you enjoy?
Uh, in films, I like drama and biography about biography.
Biographies. Uh-huh.
Yes, music, all kind of music. Recently, maybe reggae.
Okay.
I don't know why, just like it. Never listen it, never listen it, but recently I like it.
Uh-huh.
And books, adventure, and sometimes it's about uh, uh, mental psychology,
Maybe
psychology,
psychological
psychological.
thrillers?
No, not thrillers. Uh, mm, it's not a
Do you like nonfiction?
story. Like for instance, Carnegie, etc.
Oh, okay. So
Kind of like that about people behavior.
uh-huh.
It's interesting sometimes to read.
Yeah. A lot of those books are, not all of them, but some of them are self-help books. Also, I think Carnegie is more like motivational books, but it would be what Carnegie does. So, all right. And my favorite type of genre of film are stupid comedies. The stupider, the better. as long as it doesn't go over the top. But I enjoy stupid comedies, and my favorite genre of music is Christmas music. So people think it's funny I'll listen to Christmas music in July, but then I say, well, my name is Holly. It's a Christmas name. So, all right. So number 2, Carlos, can you do that one?
Yes. An epic is a very long poem, story, or film.
Yes, it's a very long poem. So actually, we don't say poem. So you don't actually say both of the vowels here. So we would actually, this would be O, poem, long poem,
Sorry,
story, or film.
I can't hear you. Can you repeat me?
Yeah. Okay. As far as, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. As far as the way you pronounce the poem, you had said poem. So we actually don't pronounce this second vowel. So we say poem. Poem.
Yes,
so it's
yes,
a very long poem, story, or film. Okay. And okay, number 3, Jorgen, can you do that one?
Yes. A broadcast is a radio or television program.
Perfect. Broadcast. Okay. So, Jorgen, what is your favorite television program?
Oh, I don't know. I like news programs.
Okay. All right. And Alexander, how about you? What is your favorite television program?
I don't know. I don't watch, I think, any program. Sorry. Recently, I started watching about mostly news about technology.
Okay. Okay. All right. And so technology news, and then also Jorgen, you like you like news and current events, right?
Yes. Like CBS Morning and CBS Evening, and because they have shorter stories that can be very diverse and interesting, and they have a good way of presenting the news in a lively way, where they talk about it in the studio, and they also have reporters on site. I like that. It's lively and interesting.
Awesome. Okay. And Carlos, how about you? What is your favorite television program?
I don't have too much time to watch television, but I like all about Discovery Channel and a little bit sports.
Okay. I enjoy the Discovery Channel when I'm able to find some specific types of documentaries. Yeah. Anna, how about you? What is your favorite kind of television program?
Sorry. My favorite television programs are documentaries about nature, history, geography, animals, but mainly there is a program on Spanish TV which is called Españoles por el Mundo. To be honest, I admire these people who live abroad. In addition, in these programs, you can find out about places around the world from your armchair at home. I can, in these ways, I can improve my geography skills.
Okay, so it's kind of like a travel show. It's a travel documentary.
Yes.
Where you follow them. I love those shows. So,
yes.
Yeah. For me, I also, like you guys, I enjoy the news programs. I don't watch TV now. Right now, I watch Netflix. And so I get into my moods where I want to watch documentaries. And so I'll spend several weeks watching documentaries while I'm surfing the net or something like that. So, all right. Number 4, Anna, can you do that one?
Okay, number 4, the process of making a sweater or jumper is called knitting.
Knitting, and I think I must have
Knitting.
knitting, yes, and I think
Knitting.
yeah, knitting. And Sasha, I think I skipped you, didn't I? So could we go to number 5? Sasha, can you do that one?
Yes. A log is a long, thick piece of wood.
All right. Number 6, Carlos, are you back?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so
yes.
I was going to say it looks like first Sasha left, then Anna, then Carlos. So Jorgen's next.
Yes.
So just joking. So Carlos, could you do number 6?
Yes. If something moves at a fast pace, it moves very quickly.
Yes, if something moves at a fast pace. So pace is basically how fast something moves. Like you can say slow pace or fast pace. And for example, urban living is fast. Rural living is slow. Slow
it's
pace of life.
Like a step.
Yeah. Mhm. A lot of times it has to do with walking, but how fast you do, but also the speaking. Like for example, I speak for a lot of my students. I speak at a very fast pace. Some of my students I speak too slow. so it's how fast or slow somebody does, and you can use the word pace to describe how fast or slow something is. So, all right. Number 7, Jorgen, can you read that one?
If something is televised, it is shown on television.
Perfect. It's televised, it is shown on television. Perfect. Okay, so now you are going to read an article on a new phenomenon in Norway called slow TV. Watching something on television in real time for hours and hours. So what we're going to do is guess the correct answer to each question, and then we'll check by reading the article on the next page. So number 1, Alexander, could you read that one?
What did Norway's first 7-hour slow TV program show? Drying paint, maybe.
Drying paint. Okay, so that's your guess, is drying paint. Okay, and Jorgens, what's your guess?
I think it's a train journey.
Train journey. Okay. And Anna, what is your guess?
I agree with the classmate. A train journey.
Train journey. Okay. And Carlos, what is your guess?
Train journey. So.
Train journey as well. Okay. All right. And number 2, Carlos, can you read this one?
How many people watch it? Norway, I guess 1 million.
1 million. Okay. I was like, not 10 million, because I don't even have 10 million people in Norway. So, or do they?
Yeah, they don't have 10 million people.
Yeah. Jorgen, what's your guess?
Well, I think 1 million too.
Okay. And Alexander?
Yes, B.
Okay. And Anna, is that your guess as well?
Yes, yes.
Okay. All right. Number 3, Jorgen, can you read that one?
The same Norwegian TV channel televised a journey by ship. How long was the program? I think it was 72 hours.
Okay. And Alexander, what do you think it was?
I think it's C. I think it's something crazy.
Yeah, and okay. And I'm going to change your initial to S. I just realized you could be S. Okay. Okay, so you think 134 hours. Anna, what is your guess?
I don't know. I think 134 hours watching in television is
a long time.
but I don't know. I don't know. 72 maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. And Carlos, what is your guess?
I'm going to disagree. 24 hours.
Okay, so you're going to be contrary and go 24. Okay. Number 4. Carlos, have you read?
Yes.
Okay.
First one.
The first. Okay, you read the first one. Okay, and Alexander, have you read? No. So Jorgen, could you read number 4?
Which slow sport was televised on Norway's slow TV channel? Chess, cricket, or walking? I think it was walking.
Okay. And as Alexander, what do you think it was?
I think it's cricket.
Cricket. Okay. And Anna, what's your guess?
Maybe chess.
Chess. Okay. So we're just going with I don't know. Let's just answer all the questions.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Carlos, who are you going to agree with? Chess, cricket, or walking?
Chess.
Chess. Okay.
This part will take a long time.
Yeah. Okay. And number 5, what did the first slow film show? Cows eating grass, a person sleeping, a rainy day. So Anna, what do you think?
It's a silly answer, but I think it's a person sleeping because it takes a long time.
Mm-hmm. It's like at least 8 hours. So Carlos.
Rainy day.
Rainy day. Okay. And Jorgen, what's your guess?
I would also say a rainy day.
Okay. And Alexander, what's your guess?
A rainy day.
Okay. And so when was the first slow film? 2001, 83, or 63? So Anna, what's your guess?
I don't know. Maybe 1983.
Okay. And Carlos?
I'm agree with Anna.
Okay. And Jorgen?
Yes, I also think 1983.
Okay. And Alexander?
A. 2001.
2001. Okay. So let's go ahead and read this and check our answers. Okay, slow TV. Millions are watching hours of boring events such as knitting and train journeys. And I always ask myself, why? So, Anna, can you read the first paragraph here?
Sorry. Okay. There is a new genre of television now as slow television. Hours and hours of watching the same thing. Slow television is popular on Norway's television channel NRK2. It began in 2009 when an audience of 1 million, 20% of Norway's population, watched a 7-hour train trip from Oslo to Bergen. This was followed by an even longer broadcast of a cruise ship that was sailing along Norway's west coast. More than half the country watched this 134-hour epic. Wow. The program was also shown online. 4% of the people who watched outside Norway were from the UK.
All right. And one thing, Anna and everyone, might be something that benefit everybody. When it comes to words that have UI here, we've got cruise, we've got fruit, we've got suit. So on all of these, the I is silent.
Okay, cruise.
So cruise, fruit, suit. So
Okay.
there are some words with UI that are slightly different, but with these words definitely. And hello, Robbie. How are you today? Did you get some sleep, Robbie? Okay, as he works on getting his. Oh, you okay? Welcome. Hello. Can you speak?
Yeah. Thank you very much. I
All
appreciate
right, everybody. This is Robbie from Tanzania.
it.
And I remembered your country because I think you're the only person I know from your country. So
Yeah, from Tanzania.
Yeah, Tanzania. And then we have Rabi. We have Anna here from Spain. We have Carlos from Mexico.
Hello.
Jorgen from Denmark, and then we have Sasha or Alexander, also known as Alexander from Russia. So, and everybody, this is Rabi from, and I think the stress is in the back, right, in the B part. Rabi.
Yeah.
From Tanzania. So, and I believe
Okay,
you're.
Thank you.
Yeah, new on Verbling, so welcome. All right. So
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So we just read the first chapter, first paragraph, and about slow TV. It's an interesting concept. So, Carlos, could you read the second paragraph?
Yes. Can you scroll it up a little bit?
Absolutely. Do you need me to make it bigger as well? Okay. Can you see it? Hello?
Yes.
Okay. I was all worried. Oh no, my internet went out again. No. So.
Okay. NRK marathon programs are now very popular. Last year, the channel showed 18 hours of salmon swimming, 100 hours of chess, and epic ship-to-sweater view knitting. They allow you to enjoy more details, say one German viewer, and Germans are not new to slow TV Berlin's band. Televised train rise across Germany from 2003 to 2008.
Wow. It blows me away every time I read this. So, Jorgen, could you read number 3?
The British cameraman Peter Middleton did something similar 20 years earlier. He created Video 125, which recorded the train driver's view of the entire British rail network.
Excellent. And you did right at correcting yourself on this Video 125. A lot of times we won't say 125 when it's that kind of like a version or something like that. So, Rabi, could you read number 4? Rabi? Okay, maybe I know he's had problems with his network. So, Alexander, why don't you go ahead and read number 4, and we'll catch him the next time.
Yeah. But slow TV really started in 1963 with a movie called Sleep by Andy Warhol, who was a famous American artist. The film showed a poet sleeping for 6 hours. Sorry. Because of Warhol's anti-film, a New York City television station produced Christmas film called Yule Log, which showed a burning log together with festive music. Norwegian TV did something similar last February. It produced National Firewood Night, a 12-hour broadcast of wood that was being cut and burned. It invited Facebookers to submit advice on how to position the wood, viewers became very excited about when the next log was going to be positioned.
Positioned, very good. Good pronunciation. All right. And Rabi, can you speak yet? Okay. So Anna, can you read number 5?
Okay. And it's not just a Norwegian thing. America recently showed the Oslo to Bergen train journey on more than 100 television stations online. So what is going on here? Are people trying to escape from our fast online globalized culture? Or is it all just a bit of fun, like dancing cats on YouTube?
Okay. And Carlos.
Most of the Norwegian viewers watch only small parts of slow TV programs. Others ask, why don't people just read a book if they want to break from TV? But television drama has become more like the books. This started in America, where shows like The Sopranos and Mad Men have been popular.
Okay. So I'm trying to remember also to pronounce the last S. Sopranos. Sopranos. Okay, and number 7, Jorgen.
Yes. And in Britain, because of webcams and shows like Big Brother, many young people are used to a lack of pace and excitement. However, perhaps because the older generation discovered slow TV first, I'm talking, of course, about televised cricket.
Okay, so are there any words or phrases in here that you guys do not know? Or is everything fine?
My paragraph at the end.
Okay,
Next
4.
To be positioned. It's like showed. It's gonna be showed.
No,
The end of the fourth.
Okay. Okay. Oh, positioned. Okay. If something is positioned, it's basically it's from the word position. Okay. So what is your position in the company? But also a position can be where something is located. So in this respect, it's talking about location. So excuse me?
Take place?
Yeah.
Where the next log was going to take place.
Yeah, where the next log was going to be put in the fire. Was it going to be put in the middle? Was it going to be put on the side? What the location of where that log was going to be?
Mm-hmm.
My question is, do people have lives? Okay, any other questions here?
Yes, and on the paragraph 2, the phrase "sheep to sweater," what does it mean?
Sheep to sweater. Okay, on this respect, so they did it was like a reality TV show showing them starting with a sheep, and then they probably slaughtered the sheep, right? Yeah, or not? No, they probably didn't slaughter the sheep. They sheared the sheep to shear the sheep. Basically, where they get the get the yarn, okay, and then they showed the process of moving the sheep hair to yarn, and then they showed the process, the knitting. So it's basically how they started where the yarn started on a sheep, and it went to a sweater.
Oh yes, all the process from the sheep
the
to
entire
the
process. Entire
how
process.
they go from the sheep to the sweater.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Okay, so and to shear, just in case this is a new word for you guys, to shear sheep, and that means basically when they go and they cut the sheep hair. I guess that's probably in springtime when they shear the sheep after they have all that winter hair. And all right, any other words or phrases?
Question about shear. Can I say it about bushes or trees?
No. This is specifically only for sheep. I don't even. They might do they shear goats? I don't even think. No. I think it's this is a very specific word for the sheep. See, what do we do? What is the word for?
Just cut, maybe.
No, there's another word as well. I can't think of it though. We cut and we. Oh man, I'll remember it in 2 hours. I'll wake up in the middle of the night. Oh, that word that Alexander asked about. If it comes up during class, I'll stop and I'll write it down at least. So.
Okay.
But cut is the most normal word to be used. Any other words? Any other questions? Okay, so let's check our answers here. So for the first one, what did Norway's first 7-hour slow TV program show?
A.
So the answer here is A. Okay. Okay, and how many people watched it? I think everybody got that one correct with B. And then number 3, 134 hours. So Sasha, you got a point for that one. And number 4, chess. That would be so boring to watch. And number 5, what did the first slow film show? And
a person sleeping.
A person sleeping, which is, again,
I guess
that would put me to sleep. So when was the first slow film?
1963.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I would not want to pay to go to a movie watching somebody sleep. So how about the rest of you? So anyway, so let's go on. We talking point. So think of slow TV. So let's just go through every person. Let's start with Anna. What is your opinion? What do you think of slow TV?
I am sure I can stand on this kind of program many hours because I don't like to be sitting in front of a TV more than 2 hours when I watch a good film. So I am sure it wouldn't like.
Okay, so I am sure I wouldn't like it.
I wouldn't like it.
Yeah. Okay. And Carlos, how about you? What do you think of slow TV?
I'm agree with the broadcasting companies. They have to use their space on TV, but I don't think that it was a very positive thing to watch 7 hours of a train crossing a country. It's a waste of time. There are other things to do, like read a book or spend time with the family. I don't know.
Yeah, I totally agree with you there. So, Jorgen, what is your opinion? What do you think of slow TV?
Well, it depends on how you use it, I believe. I once saw a train ride for a few hours, and I think I saw it twice, and that was it. But there are videos that shows like fires, like a fireplace, where you can almost use your television as a artificial fireplace, and you can enjoy the what you call it, crackling of the sound of the fire in the fireplace. And it can be used also in I believe in shops to create an atmosphere when the customer comes. Then there perhaps is a is a large screen that shows something like a waterfall or a lake or something that just keeps on going for hours and gives a nice soothing atmosphere in the building.
Okay, yeah. So that kind of slow TV is nice, and I agree with you about the Yule log. At Christmas time this last year, I actually turned on the Yule log channel and listened to Christmas music, and when I was sleeping or whatever, it was on. It was great. So, Robbie, can you speak?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, we
I
can
have
hear you.
some trouble with.
Yeah, no problem. So, so I know you kind of missed the article, but do you have an idea of what slow TV is? Watching somebody sleep for 7 hours or 134 hours of, different things. What do you think of that kind of TV?
Actually, I don't know. Maybe because I'm young, but I think it's boring.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
One can actually say that it's just like having a web camera, perhaps, and that could be interesting with a web camera, because it can show all kinds of things. Like if there is a meteor shower somewhere, they can put up a camera that just goes on for hours, and then people around the world can check in and see if there's a lot of shooting stars.
Yeah, I think
That's
the problem
kind of
with
slow TV, I believe, also.
Yeah, it is. I think the problem is if somebody sits and watches it the whole 7 hours, or watches,
But it's nice to have to check in and see what's going on.
Yeah, to try while you're channel surfing or something like that. So, yeah. And Sasha, how about you? What do you think of slow TV?
At first, especially of showing sleeping guy, I thought it pretty funny, but actually it makes sense. It's just a different kind of relaxing picture as a sea, for instance, or fireplace. Actually, I use a picture of video of fireplace when I listen to music. It's actually the same thing as train. Maybe for other people, more like watch how to maybe somebody knitting or train or maybe sleep. Almost the same. It's just to relax. It's pretty. Now for me it's more clearly. No, I think it's okay.
Okay. Now there's a saying from this one movie and book that I've watched. What do you guys think of this? Okay, the person wrote. This is just a quote that's from C.S. Lewis. It's we read to know we are not alone. Basically, and so I wonder if slow TV could also be the same type of thing where we social network, or watch slow TV, or we read a book, we watch TV just to know that we're not alone. What do you guys think?
Well, if you watch an event on slow TV, you probably share it with a lot of other people. So in that way, you might feel a bond, because you know what you're watching right now is someone else is watching.
Yeah. So there might be some type of bond, or who knows? Maybe there's Facebook groups of people who are watching slow TV. So, Carlos, what do you think?
I'm agree with Jordan. It can be like a sort of connection, like to another people. I'm agree with we read to know we are not alone.
Yeah.
Because we want to know that other person are doing things like us.
It's true.
And if we feel that we are not alone, we know that we exist.
I think that personally, I think that's why Facebook and social media and Twitter has become so popular, because
Yeah.
people feel a connection with others through that medium.
Maybe there are people that feel very alone in their life, but they found a like a connection with another people, see what they are doing.
Exactly. All right.
It's like when the I think it was a German who performed the highest balloon descent. What do you call it? When he went high up in the atmosphere and broke a record. There was a live stream on YouTube, I remember, and they postponed it. I think at least twice. But that was that was a social event, and it was a kind of slow TV because the descent was very slow. They showed how the altitude, how it changed, like foot per second, and a lot of people watched it at the same time. So it was an amazing event and also a social event, and it was a live stream on YouTube.
Yeah. Another thing I thought about, like my mom is 75 years old, and she's got some physical problems, and she watches TV to keep her mind off her pain. And so watching an event on a live stream like the slow TV, where something's actually happening, might be something for people who are older, who are not able to leave the home very much. It might help them. She's a silver surfer in the fact that she is on the internet and everything. She has a smartphone and absolutely loves her smartphone and stuff. But she does watch a lot of TV so that she can forget about her pain. So.
Yes. In a way, you can say that slow TV like that is more real than artificial TV with the commentators and so forth. It is not prepared, it's almost like just a window to the reality, just somewhere else, and something you cannot see normally.
Yeah.
So in a way, you connect with reality in a greater way, I think, than if it is a TV that is like prepared, like commented. And
like Survivor or something. Yes. Survivor or Big Brother or something, which is, a lot of that is contrived. So I think it just depends on. I think it's a good thing for some people. All right, so let's check our understanding. So let's put true or false next to each statement. Anna, can you read number 1 and tell us if it's true or false?
Yes. Slow TV began in Norway in 2008. I think is false. False. Maybe 2009, 1 year later.
Perfect. 2009. Yes. All right. And number 2, Carlos, could you read that one?
Slow TV programs are not very popular. It is false.
Okay. All right. And number 3, Jorgen.
I think that's true.
Okay. No, actually, it is false.
It's false. Okay.
Yeah. So because they said in the article, the slow TV is new in Germany. It said in here something, and Germans are not new to slow TV. Berlin's Bahn TV televised train rides across Germany from 2003 to 2008. So, all right. And Alexander, can you read the next one?
Filming long train journeys started in the UK. I don't remember, actually.
Okay, does anybody remember?
I remember that in UK also.
No, I think maybe in Norway.
Yeah. Let's look at the reading. see if we can remember where it was. Quickly find the UK. Yeah, the British cameraman Peter Middleton did something similar 20 years earlier. He created Video 125, which recorded the train driver's view of the entire British rail network. So it actually started there. So that answer is true. Okay, and yeah, so Anna, can you read number 5?
Yes. The first slow TV film was called Sleep. I think is true.
Yes. And go ahead. Can you go ahead and say this word for me? Film.
Film.
Okay.
Film.
Yeah. Film. It's kind of hard when you have the two consonants together. All right. And Carlos, can you read number 6?
Viewers found National Firewood Night boring. I don't remember, but I think it's false.
Yeah, it is false because remember, up here they got into a 12-hour broadcast of wood that was being cut and burned. It invited Facebookers to submit advice on how to position the wood. Viewers became very excited about when the next log was going to be positioned. So when they were going to put the next log in. So, all right. And then, Jorgen, could you read number 7?
Yes. Most slow TV viewers watch the programs from start to finish. I think that is false.
I hope that's false. It is false. So, all right. And Alexander, number 8.
American television dramas have become more like books. Oh, sorry,
you can't remember. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, because it talks about how yeah, but television drama has become more like books. This started in America, where shows like The Sopranos and Mad Men have become popular. Yeah, Americans don't want to watch reality, so we want to watch something that isn't. Okay, and Anna, can you read number 9?
Yes, in the UK, young people are used to slow TV. I think it's true.
Actually, it's false. Well, it's false. And I think it's because they did it 20 years ago, so they haven't done it recently. Oh, wait. Many young people are used to a lack of pace and excitement.
I don't understand this paragraph, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, because the way I read it, it would be true as well. But I guess the shows like Big Brother are not as slow as televised cricket is probably what they're trying to say. So,
okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Well, I want to thank you all for your participation in this class. It looks like we are just about done. I will be staying on here at Verbling for 1 more hour. If you're available, we will be doing all about make. So, and going through this systematically. So, all right, thank you very much, and you guys have since you're all in Europe, have a great day. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. See you.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.